Might have left too much time on the clock as well.
Uh,
Just an
honestly, though,
irritating loss, man.
like if you're down, you always have to shoot first. Like that's always the rule of thumb. Like if you give too much clock to the other team, like so be it. But you have to shoot first. Because what if you miss? What if you miss?
Yeah.
I'm pissed off, man. I'm pissed off.
Just a tough loss, man. Ugh.
I'm not as
Honestly,
mad about this one in
No,
particular,
you
just
should be
because
mad because guess what, bro? Sacramento lost and the fucking Pelicans lost, bro.
yeah, for
I
sure.
get it though. I get it
So
though. But
excuse
in
the
the way
Falcons.
they played, actually, like I don't know how they
No,
were still in
man.
this
No,
game.
no, no.
No,
There's
no,
no
no, no, no,
fucking
no, no,
moral
no.
victories
You
tonight,
cannot be
man.
okay
How are
with this
You
loss.
can't lose that game, bro. Every time a fucking star is out, they lose, man. It's fucking irritating.
they have
Every
no
fucking
wings
game.
today, dude?
I
Their
don't
point
give
of
a
attack
fuck.
defense
Like,
was
no, I
It
fucking
don't give a
doesn't
cooked.
fuck. They have a
matter.
shitload of guards out there, man. That's no excuse.
How many times did nobody just stop them from getting into the paint, though?
Oh
Like,
my
you saw
god.
Kyrie, you saw Dante Exum, you saw PJ Washington just get whatever they want in the paint. You knew the point of attack was cooked since the very beginning.
Honestly, bro, I feel like we lost the game
So
based
that's
off
why I
the
was
threes.
shocked that they were still in this game.
We definitely
They
lost this game because
always
of the
do this, bro.
threes.
They always do this. They always do this, bro.
Steph
God.
Curry decoy,
But
Klay
honestly, like
Thompson for game.
I honestly think the Mavs caught them off guard in the beginning because they played really fast, and I think that caught them off foot because
But
I
we
don't think they kept that pace up until like it was too late. Like they kept it close, but
Listen,
like you said,
listen, listen.
that start
They
of the
have
fourth
to
quarter just
stop.
killed it.
I've watched them lose games so many times in the beginning of that fourth quarter.
Right.
Turnover after bro, like that's three fucking straight
Yeah.
turnovers.
Right.
Bro, and two of them were unforced. I'm talking about guys just dribbling the ball out of bounds. Like, come on, man. Next thing
Or
you know,
throwing
they're up
crazy passes.
and they're fighting back the entire fucking quarter, bro. Like, come on, man. Like,
And no shot is easy. They were fighting for every single shot, bro. Every single shot.
oh,
This loss is bothering me. It really is bothering me, bro.
Call me crazy, but I'm not. I'm really not.
The defense was pretty good
Like
tonight.
you
The
gotta
defense
realize
was
in the
not
long
bad.
run, how
The
many days
defense
have
was
they been
not
on
bad.
the road? As
bro, like this is a stupid loss, man. They should bro, no star was out there tonight. They were on a back-to-back as well. No excuses, man. That is a game that they have to win. You know what I'm saying? I get that it's a back to back. They're on a back to back too. It doesn't matter. Their star didn't play tonight.
Yeah, I'm about to say
This
like
is, bro. It was just
Wiggins and
reckless, man.
Luca is the more important player. So honestly, it's like
No,
we
no,
don't have no
no, no, no. It's
excuses. We
not
don't have no
that, man.
excuses.
Bro. Like there was an effort thing tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? There's a clear effort thing tonight.
Yeah,
They just got out muscled. There's so many plays where I'm just watching them just throw the ball away. How many fucking turnovers did they have tonight?
I feel like people
Jesus.
were soft on rebounding too. Like there would be times where it's like they don't even try. Like even after like once the a steal is like in process, like it's happening, they're not like going for the ball afterwards. Like they're not jumping and like recover. They're just like letting the other team run out, grab
they
it once it
gassed,
bounces
bro.
away.
They
They were
gassed.
they were
I'm
falling
sorry.
asleep on the rotations too, bro, and letting
Bro, let
people
me tell
blow
you
by
something.
them.
Every hustle stat, they won in every hustle stat, bro. They had less turnovers, right? They had 12 steals tonight. Although the Mavericks had like 9 blocks, right? Like, come on, man. They had nine more shots than I've watched so many games this year where they have more shots than the other team and they still end up
Thanks
losing.
to pods
How
and
many
them.
more did they have, Irk?
Bro, they had nine more shots. They had
Oh my
84. We
god,
had
bro.
93 shots.
That's terrible.
Oracle, do you realize that they actually had less turnovers than the Mavericks tonight?
Bro, I'm
The
looking
Mavericks
at
had
this.
18.
Bro, I'm looking at this and I'm not sure how they lost the game because 93 shots, we had nine more shots than they did. We had the same amount of
You
threes,
lost in the
right?
points off turnovers category. That's what you
Bro,
lost
this
on. You
shit
went
is
minus
fucking
7.
irritating.
It was minus 7. The points in the paint were actually practically even, especially when they were the bigger team, the more athletic team tonight. The points in the
We
paint were
kept
actually
trying
even.
Gafford too. Like we just kept like thinking that we're gonna get something
You
over
out
gaffing
rebounded
them.
them hilariously. You got more offensive rebounds than them. You just didn't make enough shots.
PJ Washington too, bro. Like them fake ass points, 32 points is crazy, bro. I'm
He
not
was
even
going
gonna.
off though. He was going off like yesterday though. So
Yeah,
it
but ain't he
definitely
a shooter
translated
for real
over.
though?
But this loss
He's
is
been
on.
shooting well ever since he became a Maverick. He's been shooting pretty well
To me, this
ever
loss
since he
is
Yeah.
on.
became a Maverick.
But this loss is on Steph, bro. To me, this loss is on Steph. There's no question about it. I'm sorry. You should have had that aggression from beginning to end. Not the fourth quarter where it was too late with 5 minutes left to go. I'm sorry. I don't know how y'all feel, but that's just how I feel.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
got it
know.
on
Like
Steph too.
I think I could definitely be more pissed off, but honestly, like we were due.
No,
I
no,
mean,
no. I'm not pissed off about the game because it's a back to back and it's a grinded out, bro. But bro, Sacramento's dead to rights, bro.
yeah,
The
Right.
Pelicans are dead to rights. We
yeah, it's
just needed
frustrating.
to win that game, bro.
I
We
get it
just
though.
needed to
I
win that
truly
game.
I get what you're trying to say though. But you gotta
Terrible
be honest with
loss,
yourself.
man. We could have made up so much ground tonight.
Oh,
And the Pelicans are on a free fall right now, so it's like we have to take advantage if we're going
Or
to
because
try to.
BI's out. BI's out. That's why they're in a free fall right now.
We
Yeah, and
have.
Zion was out too.
but if I am to take away one positive from the game, they showed some grit during the game. You know what I'm saying? Because they were down like 11 or something like that in the fourth or 9 or some shit like that. And they tied the game, but the execution and the games, man, like sometimes I
It's
just gotta
fatigue.
wonder.
You know what
I
it
think it's
is though,
fatigue
Irk?
today. I
I
think it's
think
fatigue.
I think that the reason why we're able to even have these like turn it up moments or whatever with the defense is I think it's half of it, of course, credit to the Warriors and the defense and all that, but half of it is credit to like I feel like the officiating has gotten a lot more like I don't know if I want to use the word lax, but they're calling less physical, less contact, and I don't know if they're like trying to get like ramp up for the playoffs or what, but like I think they're obviously we've been saying like that favors us, but I think that it's a combination of the two, and so it's like that's the positive I take from this is like when we really need to because we were down 16, like y'all got to remember we were down 16, like, and we erased that deficit like nothing. So that's a good sign to me because it bodes that if we can at least come back from big leads like every other team can. Like we weren't able to do that earlier in the season. So like that's the takeaway for me is like when we really want to ratchet up the defense, we can.
Well, we made our lives tougher, man. We made our lives tougher, so it's tough, man. The first quarter energy was awful. We didn't come out with the requisite intensity. They kind of hit shots, and we just looked lost offensively, and then we were kind of playing from behind the whole game. So,
Bro, we
I mean, I
won the
told you
first.
the pace caught them
Bro,
off guard.
listen to me. We won the first and the second quarter. You know?
yeah, but we won. We should have been up by way more.
Miraculously.
We should have been up instead of by 1 point. We should have been up by 11 or 12, like we were against Houston. But we came out with a bad start, so we had to expend a lot of energy in the first half, just winning the first half by 2 points. And then in the second half,
No, yeah,
third
that's a
quarter,
good
they
point.
outplayed us. Fourth quarter, they outplayed us. I mean, we actually outscored them by 1, but they outplayed us down the stretch. They hit more shots. So the third quarter was tough because Steve started CP3 and the four guards, right, with Steph, Clay, I think it was CP, GP, and Dre or something like that.
He didn't play
Um,
Moody. I know that. Like he didn't start him at the half.
Yeah,
yeah,
because they saw that Moody was a minus 23 by half. Was like, how is that even possible? So that's why they had to start CP in the second half.
yep. Well,
Like,
that's
you
the
went
game.
minus 23 in 24 minutes. Like, bro,
I
holy
was I
fuck.
was disappointed in Mo tonight defensively. I really thought, and I even predicted pregame that he was going to give us a lot more tonight. He's been fighting on the defensive end. He's even been able to hold up on the ball. He's given us a lot in a couple weeks, even more than a couple weeks defensively. Tonight was shockingly poor from Moses Moody on the defensive end. I don't know. I don't know if it was
Well,
tired legs
especially
last night
when their
after he. I
wings
don't
have
know
been
what it was, but something was just off
But
with
didn't
him
he
this
play
morning.
like,
also in garbage time? I think he played garbage time last game.
like
Yeah, I
AJ.
mean
As soon as I
he's not a
saw
guy
the
that you typically associate with his legs getting that affected by a back-to-back. I don't know if it was that. I don't know if it wasn't that, but he was just, I don't know what it was tonight. It was really, really, really.
AK, you saw that the injury report. Once I saw that Wiggins and Kuminga were out, I knew their defense was going to get cooked tonight.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why I'm
I
not
actually thought
super
GP
upset.
stepped up, especially in the second half defensively. He even had a block on Gafford, just a bad bounce, and he ended up bouncing back to him, and he dunked it. GP was helping out quite a bit. He was, he did a lot to take Kyrie off of the ball and delay traps. Right, I think there was a few possessions where we didn't have to trap Kyrie until about like 5-6 seconds left in the shot clock, or at all in some possessions. So he stepped up. But yeah, Moody basically played himself off of the floor defensively tonight. It was dog shit from his part.
Like there was like I appreciate that the fact that GP and Draymond did the best they could on defensively, but it's not enough. And
No,
GP
you
honestly
you
was
need your wings out there to guard, right? There's no reason why
exactly
PJ
that's why I said
Washington
it.
should
Like
be operating in the paint like a high level perimeter scorer, right? That's ridiculous. He has talent, but he's not. What did he have? What the fuck did he have tonight? He had like 39 tonight. What did he have tonight, guys?
he honestly looked like prime Sean Marion tonight. Like holy
What did
shit,
he have
man.
tonight?
He had
I know it's
31, I think.
Yeah,
31,
32. 32
32
points.
on 12 of 18 from the field. A lot of those came in the
And he
paint.
had like
It was
six
paint and
threes or something
threes.
like that.
Yeah,
5 or 6
it was
threes.
paint and threes. So that's just not okay, right? Like, but yeah, look, you don't have your POA out there. GP was primarily going to be help defensive on Kyrie, depending on the lineup. So that's what happens. But this is a tough one. This is one we really
And he
shouldn't
hit the
have.
bucket that ended up being lethal also.
Yeah, that's because Clay got beat off the dribble. Trace had to help. So that
Yep.
was just that was a 4-on-3. They were just waiting to punish us on that. That one, really, I think that was more so, that breakdown on that play was more so an effect of Draymond trying to trap Kyrie too early. I thought he tried way too early to trap Kyrie there.
Well, I mean,
Rotated the
Kyrie brings
defense way
that
too early.
feel because like as soon as he pulls up, like I myself legit get nervous every time he just pulls up, especially from that spot. So
Yeah, I mean, he had just hit one at the top of the key, but he was coming off. He was coming off of basically like it was like a get action on the baseline, and then it didn't work. Then just came up to receive the ball. We trapped him way too early. Then they rotated around the key. It got to I think it was PJ Washington who drove, and then Clay just got beat right off the bounce, and then Trace had to help too early. Ended up in an easy layup. His man ended up freeing up, and then just weak side easy off of the glass. So this one hurt, man. This one really hurt. I think this was one that, again, look, Sacramento is going to keep losing games. They've lost guys. They have guys out. I think that they may go like 500. Their schedule isn't super easy to close out the rest of the season. This is one we had to take back. This is a tough one. This one hurts. Even with the guys out, even with the wings out, we really needed this one.
Yeah.
One thing I would say is that I tried to get in here the other day and pointed out, against, I don't know, other teams, we tend to leave the three open too much. I don't understand why they do that. Like, I can
All
tell
season.
watching the game. Yeah, we've been doing that shit way too much. Like, PJ Washington shouldn't even have had that many threes. That's what really was
because they're
getting him
scared of the
going in the
paint,
beginning.
they're more scared of the paint than the threes. That's why the overhelping shit that we've been always been talking about.
But I'd rather take a two than a three, to be honest.
So the funny part about this, right? The funny part about your point, and I'm gonna let you continue because I know you've had your hand up and everything. The funny part about it is, I think it's honestly a symptom of like how last year people would just kill us in the paint, like layup lines. Everybody just like we defend the perimeter pretty well, and then it's just like any team that had like a center or any like slashing player would just destroy us. And I think that we got so afraid of that, like as a response this season, that yeah, it's like the opposite effect. It's kind of crazy.
It just
Most
goes to
definitely.
show the lack of focus and urgency this team tends to have sometimes, and it's gonna cost you. You know what I mean? If you don't get that together, there's just been too many games this season where there's a guy or two out, and then they walk in, they think they're gonna get it, they think they're gonna win the game, and then all of a sudden they put themselves in a position where they don't need to be, and it's like they try to get out of it, but it's like you didn't need to be in that position in the first place. So piss piss poor, however you say it, it's a piss effort. That's it.
Yeah. A few takeaways besides the 3 point thing. I would say Steph Curry is also another reason we lost tonight. I mean, he turned up in the fourth quarter, but like, you know what I'm saying? I was watching him throughout the whole game, and it's like, bro, if you know that they're not gonna call the fucking foul, why do you keep trying to get that 2 point layup shit? Like,
You
I
know
think the
the
announcer said he
weirdest.
was like 5 for 28 or some shit like that. I'm like, bro, stop shooting twos. You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad you
Like,
actually point. I'm glad that you brought up Steph because like I'm pretty sure one of the broadcasts actually brought up a stat where it's like for some reason against the Mavs this season, Steph just doesn't do well in the paint against this team, even on mid range.
I think he was trying to
Like
foul bait, bro. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, but he
no,
wasn't
I
even
don't
really
think it was
foul
foul
baiting.
bait.
There's a lot of just fouls they did not call that they were
Maybe
giving
he's playing
Kyrie
in the
on the
phone
other
booth.
end.
Maybe he's playing in the
Yeah.
phone booth. That might
Who
be
Steph?
possible.
Who'd you say was playing? Steph?
I said maybe he's playing in a phone booth, you know?
Who
So
is? Who is Steph?
Steph. Yeah.
Yeah, no, he is. Did you not? I mean, they were just face guarding him, top like they were doing a lot of like the classic like just cut off your first action stuff, and um he was tough. It was tough, but hey, uh, I appreciate the effort. It was a frustrating game. It was a I'm sure all of us are frustrated to some extent. It was a frustrating game to watch, start to finish, but if you take a step back and you just look at, I know they were missing Luca, they were missing some pieces. We were missing a few of our pieces. It was a back to back for both teams, right? The Mavs and for the Warriors. So overall, listen, the effort wasn't bad in the second half, but the first quarter, you can't come out like that. And Moody, you're right. It kind of cost us early on. We had to dig ourselves out of a hole, expend a lot of energy, and then it kind of just that second half kind of dead legs, and Dallas just had that little extra burst that kind of took them over the top. Um, but it is what it is, man. I just think we gotta just move on. We got 5 games left. Utah twice. Portland. We got the
We're
Lakers.
going 5-0. Fuck it. We're ending the
Yep.
year 5-0. Fuck it.
Definitely,
I'm over
definitely,
this shit.
I think so. Actually, I agree.
5-0. Fuck it.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Three of
We're
those
ending it
games
five and
are
zero.
three.
I'm finding myself even getting
Yeah.
fucking down after this game because I really wanted this game badly to make up ground on everybody.
Hmm.
We have no
it's like a
choice.
wake
Five
up
and zero.
call
We got to win
game.
this.
Wake up call loss. This was like, yeah, I say 5-0
No, it's not a
also.
wake up call, bro. Like how much more fucking waking up do they need, man? I'm
I
sick and
wouldn't call
tired
it
of
a
saying
wake
this
Yeah,
up.
shit,
but
bro.
you know this team, man. You know this
Wake
team.
up from
You
what?
saw
Like,
you saw the effort in the first quarter, man. Like they it's a weird thing, man. Like you'd think there'd be more urgency, there'd be more like they I don't know, but they just
bro,
don't.
I'm
Sometimes they just don't have it.
Luca be out there. I swear to God, man. I would much rather him be out there because, like I
Yeah,
think we
you know
can
this
key in
team.
on Luca
I
more
told you guys the
than
pace caught them
when you
off
got
guard. They played
randoms
so much
shooting
faster.
and they're just taking fucking YOLO shots. You know what I'm saying? Like I much rather that. Like it happens all the time, bro. Star is out and then dudes are making shots. Every time we fucking play the Spurs this year, that same exact thing happened. Every
Luka's
fucking time.
Luka is the new James Harden. He just dominates the ball. That's why they play much faster and they play better without Luka, because he touches the ball every single possession.
Dead ass,
So it's
bro.
it's a more
I think
predictable.
that caught them off guard tonight. Because at
Yeah, it's a
one
more
point I was
predictable
like,
game plan.
bro.
Exactly.
The new James Harden.
But I think that caught them
They
off guard
essentially
because I was
got
saying to
out
myself at one
athlete.
point, I'm like, yo, they're playing fast. You know what I'm saying? So then they had a matchup.
And more
And it's like,
defensive.
come on,
They
man.
had just more athletes. They just had more
Just a poor
thoroughbreds on the
effort in
floor
that.
right there.
But I'm telling you, that's not where they lost the game. Look at where they lost the game, bro. It was in that fourth quarter to
They
start the
lost the
fourth
game from
quarter.
points off turnovers. They
3
lost the game there.
possessions, 3 turnovers. You cannot
Yeah,
do that.
I agree. I agree. It
They
was
won in
actually we
every
lost
other
the game.
category
We
today.
lost the game in like 3 different spots. I'd say the first quarter being down 16 and not coming out with the requisite, not matching with the same execution and defensive intensity. First quarter. I would say the third quarter, because to start the third quarter, starting with Chris Paul, we were kind of small out there, and our defense wasn't there. Dallas was pushing the ball. They were getting stops. They went on a run, and then we had to climb uphill again. And then started the fourth quarter. Yeah, same thing, same concept. Like just kind of missed shots, and Dallas got easy. They were the bigger team, and we just didn't have the size out there at the time to match with that. Now Trace was on the bench. If we had Trace out there, maybe instead of 3-4 guards, it could have been a different story. But that was part of the issue. I think the other part is just Steph. Steph didn't play well. Like, he got to just shoot the ball better. That's for one. Some of it is the spacing, right? Just like it's tough to. You saw how open they were leaving Draymond. He was wide open on so many shots.
I
Like
wanted him to take some threes for real.
like they knew he was looking to pass. They knew, like, they were reading it. So
Hey
yeah,
Dre, hey Dre, can we? I'm mad about this loss. I'm pissed off about this loss. I really wanted it based upon what happened tonight in the standings, but the fact that Luka was scratched at the very end, they just weren't prepared for the type of speed that was going to come from Dallas. I mean, I don't want to use that as an excuse, but you could just tell in the first half, like, they weren't, especially after a back to back. They were thinking, man, this is going to be slow pace. Luka's going to dribble, hold the ball, dribble, dribble, dribble. And they just came out and just, every time they missed a shot, they just ran the ball down their throat. Pause. They just ran the ball down their throat. And then randomly, PJ Washington has 30 something tonight. Like, it's just one of those nights. I think the effort came there in that fourth quarter. I like what I saw there, but like I kind of attribute it to the fact that they just got caught off guard. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Caught off
It's the
guard, bro.
Memphis
Come
game.
on,
It's the
man.
Memphis game again. Remember that first Memphis
Bro,
game?
like, you know how many bullshit turnovers they had in that
Third and fourth, yeah,
bro, that fourth quarter especially.
yeah.
Like,
Fourth, no, it's to start the fourth. We
and
had
bro,
like,
that's the,
to start the fourth was horrible. It was horrible. But the thing is, like,
listen. One thing we
they
can't
made it a
deny,
game
they try to fight back. I agree, they did, and
They made it a game at
right,
the end, and I saw them contest Kyrie. They double
right.
Kyrie. PJ Washington and dudes were driving. Like, I can't. I'm not mad about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that at the end
You
doesn't
know what
happen if
happened?
they
There were
had more
pockets of,
better
we
effort.
lost this game in pockets. We were
Right.
just like pocket, like in the first, pockets in the third, in the fourth. We just, and we have to be, we just have to put a better 48-minute stretch together, and we have. I mean, we won six in a row, doing that. It's just tonight we just didn't do it, and um, it is what it is. Listen, it is what it is. I don't even want to worry about this loss because there's 5 games left. It's like, it is what it is, guys. Just accept it. 5 games left. We have Utah twice, Portland, Lakers, and Pelicans. Shadow thinks 5-0. I think we can definitely go 5-0. How do we feel about those matchups coming up? Because that's what matters now. We got to figure out how to beat those teams to secure the best possible spot. And I think the maximum wins we can get now is what, 47? So
The thing, the thing is, I don't want us to lose sight of the war to just try to win the battle. Meaning,
that's what I'm
like, I don't
saying.
want
Yeah.
Steph to play
Right.
Steph to play 38 minutes just to possibly move up one seed. I don't give a damn about that. I feel like we already locked into the 10th. We got a really good road record this year, one of the best in the Western Conference. If it's Damn it, it's gonna take us to win on the road. We could do it. We're capable enough to do it this year.
I think we could get to
Just
the 8th
don't
seed, though.
like.
I do think we can get to the 8th seed. Like, we shouldn't just lay flat because I don't think we should surrender the 10 seed. Just the way.
No, no, no. Of
Yeah, I was
course
I,
not.
I
But if
was
it's
eyeing
gonna
six
require
though. Not
Steph,
gonna lie.
if it's gonna require Steph to
Well,
go
the
40
problem
minutes to get the
is
8th seed, I ain't doing it.
the math doesn't exactly work unless other teams help out the Warriors essentially. Because the
Why? Why
tiebreak
do
But
you
that's
say
because
what
that?
happened last year,
no,
though.
the
Why
We
do you
got
say
tiebreaker
helped
that?
because
out.
the tiebreaker scenario. The one that you can get is probably the Lakers one. And if the Pelicans keep sucking and they keep dropping, you can probably get that one too because
You can
that
get the
also hasn't been
Pelicans.
determined yet.
Yeah, Pelican, and even the Kings, because the Kings, they
But
got
you
three.
don't have the tiebreaker on the Kings though.
That's okay. That's okay. They got the Thunder on the road. They got the Pelicans. They got the Suns. Now, even if the Kings, let's say they get the 7th seed, there's still a chance we pass the Pelicans or the Lakers. And let's say the Kings get the 7. Let's say Dallas and Phoenix stay at 5 and 6. We can still get to 8. It's not impossible. However, you know what
And
it would require
sorry,
us beating. We
sorry
would
to
have
cut
to.
you, Dre, but
Yeah.
I'd rather the eighth over the seventh any fucking day.
You want the 8th seed over the 7th seed?
100% Why the fuck would I want to be playing at home? We're fucking 500 at home. We're damn near fucking 90% in the last 2 months on the road. Why the fuck would I want to be playing
Well, listen,
basketball at home?
We play the Pelicans at home in our second to last game, and then next Tuesday we play the Lakers on the road. Those are the 2 biggest remaining games of the year. Well, maybe it's wrong of me. I'm gonna assume we beat the Jazz twice and the Blazers. I'm gonna
Yeah,
assume we
you
take
have
care.
to. Yeah, you have to assume
So
that.
so the only 2 games that we're really locked into now that are going to determine our fate. Pelicans at home, Lakers on the road.
And both of them are ahead of us, so
Both of
we
them are
would
ahead.
make up the ground on them.
And we would establish the tiebreaker against both. Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see. Let's just hope that, it is what it is,
Let's
guys.
get the 8th seed, win one game, get
Yeah.
into the playoffs,
Yeah.
and
Yeah. Yeah.
slap
Yeah.
up whoever we need to slap up.
Facts.
Simple.
Facts. Facts. That's my whole vision right now is just try to get to the 8th seed if you can. Because to me that's still open. Even though we lost tonight, I know it sucks, but I still think there's a path. We just have to win out. Now, and that sounds easier said than done, of course, but we can. I think we can. That Lakers game is going to be a fucking bloodbath, but I think we still can win out. We're just gonna have to dig deep on the road. Tuesday TNT game. And if we can do that, if we can pull off a tough win, we already did once a few weeks ago. If we can do that, it puts us in position to get that may potentially 8 or 9 spot, potentially 8. 7 is probably cooked because 7 you would need a tiebreaker of over the Pels, over the Lakers, and over one of the Mavs, Suns, or Kings. It's just probably not going to happen. And if we
Well,
had
you
won
lost
tonight,
all of those. You lost all the tiebreakers on the Suns, the Mavs, and the Kings. So
if we had won tonight, man, we would have made our lives a lot easier, with all this. But
unfortunately, even if they won tonight against the Mavs, they won't have the tiebreaker on the Mavs anyways.
no, I know. I agree with all
No,
that.
it's
That's what I'm
about the
saying.
loss column, Rose. That
Exactly.
doesn't matter.
Yes, it's the loss
You have
column.
to understand. All we need, all we have one more game than everybody else, and all we got to do is win out. And it's impossible that we don't jump teams. It's like mathematically impossible. You got to look at the loss column. That's where you have to focus on. And we have one more game than everybody else. There's only so many wins you can get when you have 3 games left, 4 games left. We have 5.
Yeah, to piggyback off of what Jerry was saying, I definitely think we should shoot for that 8th seed. Hopefully OKC can stop tanking against the Nuggets so we can face them first round type shit. And yeah, I mean, honestly, if we're gonna beat the Lakers on Tuesday, I feel like Steph needs to start the game. Obviously, I feel like he needs to start it a little aggressive because doing what he did tonight during the fourth quarter, that shit not gonna really work. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to wait too late to fucking try to take the game back.
But D-Bands, they also got to look for him more because like every time like he plays with Pods and Moody, they always look him off. Like even Clay looked him off to even start the game by taking that first 3-pointer, which wasn't a bad shot. It's just they never look for Steph. We just don't have the personnel we used to have with Andre and Sean. So yeah, it is
Yeah,
on Steph, and I do agree with you. But at the same time, he can't get those easy shots because they're never looking for him. So it's
Only CP and Draymond are like constantly looking
exactly,
for stuff.
exactly.
But that was kind of the case in 22 as well. Like with the exception of maybe like I don't even think Otto and Belly were that like always looking for stuff like that. But I mean Jordan wasn't looking for Steph. Like
But the thing is though, with that, when Steph gets the ball, I see him pass it out.
yes,
Like
he's passive, man. He can
like
Oh
pass it.
yeah, like
No,
three
I
times this
agree.
game.
I agree.
his
Yeah,
intentionality, his intentionality in the fourth quarter was way different in the first three
That's what I'm
quarters.
saying.
That has nothing to do with
It's
everybody else
approach. It's
passing him the
approach.
ball.
Yes, yes.
yeah, you got to be more aggressive. I mean, he was getting guarded like fucking 94 feet since the start of the goddamn game, but you got to find a way to, get around that, especially if you like Coach Kerr. There's certain shit that teams are doing.
agreed.
Yeah, but you see what
But you're
what
not
Steph
wrong though. They
does.
gotta look for him too, but he gotta like really want it when he. But I understand what he's doing. He's saving his energy for the play-in and the playoffs. Part of me doesn't mind it. At the same time, I want to win all these games, but dude, like the way we've been playing since January 15th, we're not the same team before that
No,
particular
we're not.
point.
We're a better team. But like I said, it's just we got to find a way to just get in. That's the problem. Like I don't want to be like how it would be a
100%.
heartbreak. Oh, go ahead. You gonna say something?
No, you're right. I was just saying I
Yeah, no.
agree with you.
I'm just saying it'd be a heartbreaker if we just make we try to put this run up and we try to like string together wins like this and it just amounts to nothing in a way. Like let's try to like use this run to fuel us and put ourselves in a position where we take advantage of an 8 seed if we can get that far. Like it'll be tough, but it's not impossible. We just have to win. We have to win out for sure. And then it also requires some of these teams dropping some of these games as well. But We'll see. We'll see. It's can't predict the future. Just got to take it one day at a time. We only got one and like a week and a half left, if that. We got like 1 week left, literally, of basketball. Like literally, like 9 days. It's like 9 days. So we'll see.
Do you guys think that
Dre,
Steph should be arrested at least for the next game?
Yeah, do they
Be-
rest that for the Utah game?
because
Uh,
it's just
you can.
he
It's just something under consideration for sure. Going.
and the team obviously the Warriors have been doing better recently, but it's just so disappointing to see the team like this game is like to me I thought it was one of the most important games of the season for them. If you want to get out of the 10th, 9th seed, and they come out like that, like it's so disappointing. Like it's just what's gonna guarantee you guys guarantee that they're not gonna come the same way in the playing game, and then we're screwed. This is like I just against the Mavs on a back to back with no Luca, and that's how you come out. It's just I don't know. I don't know. It's been the whole season is just. I honestly have zero confidence in this team. Like this game was so important, and it's so like they should have just won it.
Well, listen.
One way or
I'll
another, they
say
should have
this.
won it.
I understand that frustration, and you're right, and I share that same sentiment. But I will say this: this is not a team that's going to be sweeping anyone come playoff time. This is a team that's going to win a series in 6 games, maybe 7, just like last year, right? I don't see this Warriors team like 22, where you're just going to beat the Nuggets in 5, beat the Met. Like that's not. It's not this version. Like this version is just a little bit too young and a little bit too old to do that. So if we make the playoffs, I expect us to win a series in 6 or 7. I'm not going into these matchups thinking we're just going to beat these teams. Maybe certain matchups, maybe we could beat in 5, but very few. Maybe like 1 or 2 teams. It's most of these teams are going to go. It's going to go 6 or 7. So I understand why you don't have faith to some extent, but I also think we're good enough to still compete. The issue is, can we close? And some of it's just 50-50 stuff. Some of it's just like a loose ball here, a missed shot there, a rebound here, a bad call there. Like, that's just what it
Yep,
is.
yep.
So you got to be able to just weather that storm and hopefully come out on top. Like, and I understand though we're not the favorites. I don't think anyone up here thinks that we're the favorites, but we're definitely a team that we can make a push. It's just get into the playoffs and see what happens. So it's just what it comes down to at this point. Just got to win. Just win out 5-0. If we can go 5-0, we put ourselves in a position to hit the ground running in the playoffs. Maybe we get a favorable first round matchup. We can take care of that matchup, and hopefully, maybe we can make a Boston 2022 run where they kind of started like 500 for the season. They made a push late in the regular season. Playoffs, they make the finals. Sure, they lost, but they still made a great run. Same with the Lakers last year. Same with Miami last year to the finals. So there's teams that have turned their seasons around, and it's not impossible for us to do the same, but it's an uphill battle. And like I said, this is not a team that's going to go into the playoffs sweeping teams. Did Miami do that when they made their run? No. They went 6 or they went 7 or no, sorry. They went 5 against the Bucks. That was their
Five.
probably their most dominant win. After the Bucks series, they went 6 against who? The Knicks. And then they went 7 against Boston. So those series went down the stretch for the most part. That Bucks series though, that was impressive. I don't know if we can do something like that, but what I know,
Dre, we
yeah,
can. We can actually. There's one team that we can beat in 5, and I'm very confident in that.
the
You know who that
Thunder,
is? Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Oklahoma City. It's you.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but it doesn't have to. Yeah, and you're right, and I agree with that. And I think
I would
still
love
we
to
don't need to
humble
win
them
in
so
5 to win
bad.
a championship,
No,
right?
we
We just
don't
got to
have
win.
to. We
You know
don't
what I'm
have to.
saying?
Yeah.
But if we get the Thunder, you can clip me right now that we're beating them in 5.
Yeah. No, I agree. I agree. I agree.
And
But
something
hopefully,
else I noticed is, which is also frustrating, so frustrating, is whenever the Warriors have like a last possession in a quarter, and like they bring Steph back or any quarter, we never get a good shot. Not a single time did we get a good shot of that. It's always like 2 seconds left. Curry just shoots like a random
Just
shot.
fucking
Or
sucks it.
I don't remember the last time we got a good shot from the last possession of a quarter. I don't know what it is. I don't get it. Doesn't make sense.
Chris Paul, man, he's the one guy that can get good shots off, man. And at the end of the quarters, he always hits the 2-for-1s. So I'm not like with the ball in his hands. I trust he usually executes well. Steve is fucking with Steph's minutes right now, a little
It's,
bit, you
I,
know.
I feel like in order to make a push in the playoffs, we need to just focus on the playing. We already have like mostly guaranteed the 10th seed, so you don't want to have your players cast out before the playoff comes. So I understand why Curry is like controlling Steph's minutes. I just believe like we should just rest till the playoffs come and playing, so we can make a real push when times matter.
Well, I'm all on board for resting Steph against Utah. Um, assuming like the guys that are out for them are still out, and that's assuming Kaminga and these other guys are back. Um, because I do think we can beat Utah without Steph the way we're playing right now. Although I will say a few weeks ago we lost to the Spurs without Steph, so who knows? It is a risk still. Like it's not guaranteed, but if Steph needs a rest day, then you got to rest him. Like that's just it.
I mean,
Fuck that. He's playing 30 minutes a
yeah,
game. Play him.
he's
I'm just
looking
saying.
gassed in my
I'm just saying
opinion.
if he needs one, he needs one. It doesn't like it because actually, did you know he played the most games this year since 2017? So and he's 36, so there is that element of fatigue. But I'm just saying, I hope he's good to go. He'll probably be good to go. But you saw his legs in the fourth kind of gave out. He left a couple shots pretty short. He airballed one and he left another one short. So his
Yeah,
legs
for sure.
kind of
For
went away.
Didn't he play the whole?
come
Didn't he
playoff
play the
time,
whole
the
quarter?
intensity is much higher. So
Right.
I feel like if we like give our all in this last couple of games, we will just like wear him off, and come playoff time, he'll be gassed out. So I think they should just focus on giving them rest and focusing on the playing.
Mm.
These guys are down 33 at halftime right now to the Clippers. At halftime,
Who?
Utah.
They're over the Clippers right now. Oh, they're down by 32. Actually, they're
Yeah,
down by 33.
They're down by
They're down
33.
30. Jesus Christ. Are the Clippers, do they have Kawhi back? He's out, right? He's still out. I'm
Is
pretty
he still
sure.
out? Pretty sure he's still
Yeah,
out.
he
Oh,
is
that's
out, bro.
yeah,
They're
he is
doing it
right.
with PJ Tucker and fucking Amir
Mm-hmm.
Coffey at the helm, bro. That's it.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Utah.
I'm not chancing it because you know
Yeah.
what? Utah will come in
Maybe.
and some random off the street will make
So,
10
wait.
threes or some
If
fucking
you
shit
look at
like that.
Utah's
Yeah.
roster right now, this is their starting five. It's Taylor Hendricks, Bryce Sensabaugh, Keontae George. Obviously, he's really
Bro,
good. And
I've never heard these names in my life. I'm sorry.
Omar Yurt-Seven. You guys know Yurt-Seven from Miami. He's on Utah. He's on Utah now. But they're not playing Kessler. They're not playing Clarkson. They're not playing Collins. They're not playing Markkinen. But hey, listen. I'm not saying we should risk it. I'm just saying that it's an option. It should be an option, just to consider. But also, we do need J.K. and Wiggs back if we're gonna do anything. So, I mean, Wiggs will be back.
Oh, they were sorely missed tonight,
Well,
man. Let me
Wiggs
tell
will
you.
be back. I think J.K. I'm not sure about. J.K. I'm not so sure about. So.
Yeah, what's
What's
going on
wrong
with
with
him?
Jake? Yeah, I was asking the same thing.
JK, I'm hoping he'll be, better sooner than later, but who knows? At this rate, the way the injuries seems to be progressing, it's like it seems like he may be okay one moment, and then the next moment it's like, yeah, well, he's not responding well, um, and it just that's what it is. If it's not responding, it's not responding. So, you got to just set him out, and because tendonitis is serious, you don't want that to be a progressive issue where it leads to other knick-knack injuries throughout the year, and it kind of affects you. So tough loss. Did we get any post game info or quotes or whatever? Nothing yet. I haven't seen anything.
I haven't seen nothing.
Interesting. Nothing yet.
Man, I just want to say, look, I do
Game.
want to
By the
see.
way, the game ended like 30 minutes ago.
I
I don't
want
know
to see.
why
I
we.
do want to see OKC, if we can make it to the playoffs, I definitely want to see OKC. But Buddy saying we gonna get him out there in five. Come on, man. It's okay to be realistic. That's a tough team. I ain't saying
That's
five.
realistic. I'm standing on that. We get
No, no, no,
OKC.
no,
We're going
Dante,
five.
Dante. I'm
All
telling you,
right,
bro.
No,
you
Listen,
got
it's
it. Bitch.
not
it's
realistic.
not.
Matchups
No, no,
though.
no. It's not unrealistic to think that. Okay, let me ask you this, Dante. And I'm going to ask you
Mm-hmm.
the question. Do you think if let's say the Lakers are the 7 seed and the Thunder are the 2 seed, who would you pick in that series and in how many games?
Lakers
I'm
and five.
I'm picking the Lakers due to a matchup due to one, they got AD and they got Bron, and I think AD's like just dominant. I think
Hmm.
AD gonna show out. But the reason why that's gonna be tough is because they got niggas who can get their own shot. Multiple niggas that can get
That's true.
like
That's
very
true.
well.
Yep,
Like
that's
Jalen
true.
Williams, Shay's already annoying with how the refs judge
Where's
him.
Shea? Where's
And
Shea
then
right
and
now?
then wait. And then Jalen Williams is really a fucking dog. And then
Yep.
Chet, is nice. Now he's little, he's skinny. But my point is this: they got 3 point shooters, but they got niggas that can get their own bucket. We got one nigga that can get their own bucket.
But their whole team ain't really used to the playoff setting though.
I get that, but
at some point, I'm not saying like okay, for example, somebody could have made the case last year that the Kings. No, we reason why we beat them niggas is because we had the best player on the floor and we had the experience. It still went 7. It still went 7.
Oh no! Listen. What you just said there, I agree with because I've been saying that we in a series this like none of these series are going 5 or 4 sweep. None of that. It's going 6 or 7. However, this Thunder matchup is a little bit unique because from a personnel standpoint, bro, they are playoff virgins.
Mhm.
Yes, that's they are. They are very versions, like super versions, like for sure.
Right.
Outside of Shea, they are very super versions for sure.
So we gotta
This is a
really put
PG
that to
show, guys. Come on.
yeah. So
That
you're right.
makes
You're
me
right.
My bad,
uncomfortable for
my
some
bad.
reason. I don't know why.
So, but they haven't had any experience. They haven't, um, listen, and the Kings also. You could argue last season that was the case, but again, we saw what happened in the end. When you put the ball in the best player in the world's hands, that's what happens. Last year, 50 ball. This year, Steph needs more help because he's older. Teams are locking in. They're keying in on him more. So we need Wiggs has been incredible both ways. Draymond's been pretty solid tonight. He was not good. Clay's been okay. He was okay tonight, but he just didn't give enough. CP's been fantastic, right? But we need more. JK, we're missing. I think we're starting to miss
Hey
JK a
Dre,
bit
before you
because he
finish,
scored.
I missed the end of the
Yeah,
game. So can you explain to me like what had happened because I was watching the Iowa game. So wait, what had happened? Because I know we just lost and Luca was not fucking playing.
right. So what happened was, I mean, you want to start at the fourth quarter or what? Like
No, I just really need the weigh in clutch time moments. Like what the hell happened? Why we lost
clutch
by 2?
time. So the
Yeah.
final minute. So here's what happened. So we got to stop.
Dante, go back and watch the highlights, bro. What are we doing? Give you a play-by-play,
All
like
right, man. Damn,
this
bro.
nigga.
That's Dre's my dog, man. God damn. I just did. I know this. All my asking is this: did Steph get a chance to
Here's
like?
what happened. Yeah, Steph got a couple
He
chances.
tied the game up.
Dante, next thing you're gonna do is that you're gonna ask for like a gas card or some shit, bro. Come on, man.
Damn, I can't ask if Steph got a chance to see if we can win the game or not. But all right, you got it.
Well, Clay did.
I'm fucking with you, bro.
No, here's what happened. Right, very simply.
Yeah.
Um, I think the Mavs missed a shot. Right, we got a solid stop in the paint, collected the rebound. Steph brought the ball up. This was like, and he was shooting pretty poorly up until this point, and he just launched like a 32 footer, and he knocked it down, cut it down to one, top of the key, ballsy shot, knocked it down, cut it down to one. Timeout, Mavs. 58 seconds left. We got another stop. Got the rebound. Steph had a transition shot, had a double dribble, or not a double dribble, but like a double pound dribble step back. You know when he does that on the left wing, and he got a good clean look. He just left it short. Rebound Mavs. They call timeout. They get an easy layup from PJ Washington. We trap Kyrie a bit early. Trace Jackson Davis overhelped. Guys were out of position. PJ got an open shot. Down 3. Or sorry, down 2. Down 2. Wait, no, was it down 3 or down 2? I don't know.
Down
Then
two. He got that
down 2,
layup
right?
over there.
And then Steph. Yeah. So then Steph hit a baseline midi to tie it up, or from the baseline. So that tied it up. And then what? Wait. I think I'm confusing things because I do think.
Yeah, you did. Because the Kyrie layup
Yeah.
was
Let
when
me
they
check.
got PJ
Let
Walker
me
got the
check the
layup.
play-by-play.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Looked like a possession where somebody got the ball to Clay and that nigga Steph was wide open. I don't know what part of the moment that was in the game, but if that was towards the Wayne man, I'm gonna be angry because Clay loved doing that shit.
Yeah, that was tough, man.
To piggyback off of
That
what he
I
was
just feel
saying
like
about
the Mavs just wanted us to win this game. When you sit Luca, I feel like they like, yeah, we trying to help y'all niggas. Come on, bro. And it's like, damn, bro, how we gonna lose a game? We supposed to, like, come on, bro. We
they
they
supposed to
definitely were
win.
not
Yeah.
trying to help us.
bro,
That's
this has
for
been
sure.
the whole year,
Nah.
bro. It's crazy.
Dallas Mavericks will never try to help us.
Hey,
I think
listen.
Kyrie definitely wanted to win that game for sure. Y'all seen how he was
Kyrie
playing
wants
from
to
the
beat
gate.
Steph any game. Yes, every game he wants to beat Steph.
I
So
think he started the game off like perfect from the field or some shit.
Hey,
He
bro,
was
we
like
the
getting
oldest
Kaminga's
team
still.
in the
transition
league, bro,
offense
on a
is missed though.
back-to-back game.
I ain't gonna lie.
Bro,
We the oldest team in the league on a back-to-back game, bro.
bro,
With
we
our one of our two of our best defenders, our wing defenders, out. Bro, we lost a heck of a game on a back-to-back. We got 36-year-old Steph, 34-year-old Clay, and Draymond. Bro, it happens. It's nothing that we did wrong. People say we came out, kind of stagnant, but shit, we coming off a back-to-back game. They got young legs. They still running. We ain't got that. Our young legs out. And the young legs that we depend on, they rookies. So it was a good game, man. It came down.
How
Trace
do
Yeah.
y'all
made a
think that will
Trace.
affect them in the playoffs? My bad to cut you off. I'm sorry
Now
about that.
this Trace made a bad read, and you expect that from a rookie because he came too far over to help. So that kind of gave up the game winner. But we good. Yes, sir.
The Suns are taking care of business right now, bro.
I do want to
Mm-hmm.
say that game, we needed that game for the standings, man. We got the lucky shot from what's the name on the Celtics, and we couldn't take advantage, bro. I feel like Steph got to be more aggressive to the rim in those situations, especially when we in the bonus. Like that's what LeBron does, and all of these other stars, they try to force their way to the rim. Like Steph don't want to be a foul better, but sometimes he got to do that shit. Sometimes he got to go and
That's
put it
not
go to
foul
the
baiting though.
basket.
That's called playing
AC, I'm
smart.
gonna
If you're in the
be
bonus, you attack.
I'm gonna be honest with you. They ain't calling fouls, bro.
No, they
I don't
don't.
Hey,
know
They
if you
hey,
don't.
if
noticed that.
Steph would have
They
drove to
really
the
don't.
basket and
Facts.
forced him to make a
They
Listen,
call,
really
you got
don't.
to force him because
bro.
even at
I
that point,
don't know if you're noticed, right? In that last Mavericks game, Daniel Gafford hit him
no, I
across
seen
both
that. I seen
arms,
that. He mauled my guy.
both
He
arms,
did.
and
They
they're
did
not
that
calling the
earlier in the
foul.
game
So
too, in the third quarter.
let's not talk about foul. I'm foul baiting, bro. We are not the
But
But
that's what I
it's
Lakers.
said. I don't
but
want
Facts.
him to foul
Irk,
Facts.
bait, but
Space
I
Jam.
want him to drive to the rim and get a shot up at the rim.
Hey,
Like I feel like he's not putting enough
hey,
pressure like he used to. Curry could finish
we are
with
not the
everybody.
Lakers, bro.
It's not about being the
Because here's what
Lakers.
happens with the Lakers. The Lakers have the third highest free throw rate in the league, and they allow the least amount of fouls amongst any team by a long shot, bro. So we are not them.
But that doesn't
You know what
mean
I'm
we
saying?
can
bro,
stop
By the
So
taking
standings,
shots
bro,
at the
man,
bro.
rim.
we
Curry used
really
to
just
act
we really needed that
we
win.
ain't getting calls,
We
We
dog.
needed
don't
that
remember
win.
what Curry used to do to Rudy Gobert every time he used to go against him. He used
But,
to attack him at the rim because he couldn't guard him. When did Steph stop doing that?
yeah,
Let's get the
but
switches
he's
and get Steph to
attacking.
the
But he's
rim.
attacking
When
from
hold
the.
up, hold up, hold up, hold up,
But
hold up,
hold
hold
on,
up.
he's
When did
attacking from the
hold on, hold on, hold
perimeter.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on. When did Steph try Rudy Gobert at the
He
rim?
used to literally get Rudy
Hell
Gobert
no,
one
that
on
never used
one
to
on an
happen,
No,
bro.
island.
no,
That
he
never
No,
happened.
no, I didn't say
he
he
used to
would go
attack him from the
attack Rudy
perimeter.
Gobert at the rim. I said he would get him one on one and beat him to the rim.
You gotta remember he was younger too.
The
But I'm
Mavs
saying
wanted to give us this
Steph is
game. They
not
No,
could have
he,
lost
quick.
and
he
it would not
Steph
it
is
change
never
their
really
not
went
record.
as
down like
quick
that.
as
It's
Steph.
more
Who?
like he pulled him
If
out
you
the
watch
paint.
Curry, he has not lost a step
It's
Yes,
more
quick
like
wise,
he
bro.
pulled him out the paint
yes,
and
he
then he
pulled.
drove by him, bro.
Thank you. Yes, that's what it was. Because you've
Yeah.
seen him with Anthony Davis this year, and he's been able to attack Anthony Davis out from the
Bro,
perimeter. So
like
he's not just going at these big men. It's hard when Gafford's sitting in the paint the whole possession, and he
Facts.
goes to drive and gets swatted, or he has to throw up some
but it's
wild
crazy
shot because he's
because
not
we
getting
didn't
called.
see him this same person y'all saying can't do that throw up motherfucking floaters off the glass for game. Like we've seen him do it. That's why I'm saying he got to get an attack to the rim. That's what they doing with Kyrie, and he getting double teamed. Like I feel like we gotta eventually start calling plays for Curry to get an isolation. Like even if they double team, then you pass out. Why are we allowing Kyrie to be able to pass out of his double teams, and we can't run that same play when they doing it to us with
That's a
Steph?
good point.
You know,
We
also
got.
too, why I
Exactly.
put this game on Steph partly too, because when Steph was seeing bodies, he was lazy with his passes, turning it
He
over.
was
Throwing
being
them
real.
away.
He was being
Bro,
real late with the
bro,
passes. As soon as you see the
everybody,
double team
Draymond,
pulling up, you're supposed
bro,
to pass and
Everybody, I
dive.
agree with, but here's the thing: if you're
But
bro,
Steph Curry,
that's an all
everybody
year
was
thing
if
though. Like
you're
falling.
Steph
nobody
Curry,
is an
hold up.
outlet
If you're
for.
Steph Curry, though, you got to be sharp with your execution. You're getting paid 50 something million dollars
You're the
because
player that they're relying on
you're the best player on the court. You're the best player on the
Yeah,
team. You have to make sharper passes, or what's
against
gonna.
a banged up Mavericks team.
and it's crazy. It's crazy because he came off a playoff series last year against the Lakers. We lost, but he got credit for being a great playmaker. Then he comes into this year, and the whole year has been playing like he's fucking a 13-year-old bench player just throwing these dumbass passes, turnovers for
I'm
no
gonna be
reason.
honest with you. The defense was cooked tonight.
Yeah,
It was.
You
There's
know,
no POA, bro. Wiggins was
the
missed
the
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 whole
I'm
night.
no POA thing out there, bro.
Wait, Wiggins went.
Outside of
Wasn't playing.
GP2, it really killed the
Wiggins
no,
wasn't
defense,
playing.
Wiggins
man.
didn't
Huh?
play.
He didn't.
Wiggins or Kaminga. Wiggins
With,
Why
messed his
did?
ankle up last
Why did
but
last
Wiggins
that,
night.
or Kaminga not play?
bro,
Wiggins
Wiggins
messed up
turned
because
the
last
Wiggins
ankle
night.
got a
last night in the
ankle
fourth
twist.
quarter against the
Oh
Yeah,
my
Rockets.
god!
but
And they holding Kaminga because they
but
knew
that
they
You
was
know
gonna
what's
make the
crazy?
play.
The Mavs lost, but they could afford that loss. Like I'm looking at the standings,
Yeah,
they could
that's
really afford that loss. We were supposed to get
exactly,
that
it.
bro.
win.
Wasn't
Exactly.
that they couldn't have this loss like they didn't like they
They didn't
already
need to win.
basically end the Rocket season. It's just that they didn't want to have to play away in the play in against the 10th seed. I mean against the ninth seed. Like they want to be able to get at least one game, play 9 and 10 to give yourself a chance to at least
Who?
try to get
Who?
eight.
Who you talking
Like
about?
let's say so when y'all was talking about the playoff matchups, I feel like if the Pelicans and the Lakers
We
play.
could see the
We
Pelicans
want the Pelicans
or
no BI if he's not coming back. We want the Pelicans. I feel like
the Kings The Kings
or
are
the
losing
Kings.
too.
I feel
So
like if
the
we get the Kings or the
yeah,
Pelicans, they're getting sent home because real life Curry is already Sabonis's and what's name's dad. No Malik Monk, no Herter. We can get the Kings up out of there in one game. Then if we play
Here's
the
the issue.
Pelicans,
We're trying to dodge the Nuggets, and maybe
No,
that's
we're
the
but
second
not.
round.
No,
We
we're
ain't
let
not.
me say
dodging
No,
this.
we're
Let me
Why
not.
say
we want
this.
to see this? Why we want to see
No,
the
we're
Nuggets
not.
first
No,
round?
let me
Come
dodging
on
say
now.
this.
nobody.
No,
Explain that to me, man.
You don't want to do
listen,
that. You don't want to do
listen.
that. You have to play who
Oh
you play.
wow.
Just get in.
You want the
Okay,
best.
wait,
Yeah,
wait. Hold on.
and
Would you rather?
Murray
Let me
You
ask you
want
this.
Murray
the best
Hold on,
and
hold
team
on.
at
Murray's
Let
the
me
not
give you
eight
two
100.
seed.
Hold on,
scenarios.
hold
percent
on, hold on,
Hold
hold on,
on.
hold on, hold on,
One
hold on,
Yeah, yeah.
mic,
Chill
man.
hold
out.
on,
One
Chill
hold
out.
on,
Chill
hold
mic.
out.
on,
Let me
hold
give two
on.
scenarios.
Let me ask this question, Dre.
Okay,
That charge call. Why does
that's
it
a
feel like
charge.
Steph
I mean that's.
never gets a call,
That's a
bro?
block. That was a block. He
Yo,
wasn't
how
square.
did? But
No,
bro,
no, no. It's not
his
about
foot
being
wasn't on
square.
the
His foot
line.
was over the
And his
like.
foot. No, that's
It's
They
true.
said
But
his
different.
heel.
He said
No,
that's true.
But
But he
bro.
we
wasn't
all
square
know
either.
No,
that was
no,
Steph
no.
driving on
They said
somebody. They calling that
his
shit.
heel was over
yes.
the line. Nah,
Yeah, no,
bro.
they
His
saying
heel
that
has to be
the
down.
the uh the Mavs announcers said that this is cylinder when it comes to the restricted area, unlike the out of
Uh
bounds
huh.
line, unlike the sideline,
Okay.
like where the
Yeah,
sideline you can lift
Curry
up a
said.
foot,
Yeah.
but it's a
Which by
cylinder
the
for
way,
the restricted area.
I've been watching
That's the
this league
corniest shit
for
I've
over
ever
two
heard.
decades, and I don't know if they changed that rule or what it was. I thought you have to be touching the restricted area. I didn't know
I
if you're over.
swear,
I had
because
Exactly,
the
even the
actual did not
exactly,
know
Warriors
that.
announcers thought that it
exactly.
was a charge because his foot was over the line. I swear, last year or a year or two ago, I feel like Steph did the
That was a
same
call.
thing and his foot
I
was
don't know,
over
bro.
the line.
That one. But that is what the head official said to the scorers table.
That's true. That's
He
true.
said it
But on
wasn't.
top of that,
He was there. He made it.
on
He made
top of
it.
that, his shoulders weren't square. That's just what I saw too. But
No,
forget
his
that.
shoulders weren't. His shoulders weren't.
Nah,
Let me
nah,
ask you
nah.
this.
Dre,
Let me ask you
Dre.
this though.
Oh,
Two scenarios, right? And people, you guys can answer however you want. But I'm asking this question. First scenario is you play two road games in the play-in, right? Second scenario is, or even like a home game and a road game, whatever. Two games in the play-in. Or you play one game and you guarantee a first round matchup versus Denver. Would you rather take the chance of playing two games, or would you rather get into the playoffs, but you're guaranteed and you're playing against Denver though, first round?
I'm
Would you
doing
rather take
Denver.
the chance?
Let me. Hey, whatever's the option of dodging Denver, because guess the thing. More games, we're gonna be tired than a motherfucker. Then they gonna be rested, and we playing against Denver. I don't want all them whammies. No,
I
But
touch
think
but
me.
people
Dante,
forget what
that's
No,
Curry
why
really
I
was
want
Yeah,
to
as
that's
play
you
Denver
Dame
didn't
Lillard
you didn't
first.
team in
understand
2022.
the
If
scenario,
we get
yeah. He did. I didn't though. I didn't even listen.
The
My bad.
scenario is this, right?
bro.
You're
bro.
the 10 seed.
And
Either you're the 10 seed and you have to play two games, or you're the 8 seed and you're in the playoffs, but you play Denver first round. Which one would you rather?
I'm taking Denver.
I'm
Fewer,
I'm in the
fewer,
taking
playoffs.
I
Denver,
obviously
get what you're
fewer
bro.
saying
playing
because you
games.
I
playing with
want them while
fire.
we
and
got
You
fresh
might
Murray,
as well
legs for
take
sure.
Denver
bro,
because you can like nigga we in. Nigga just deal with it. I get it. Yeah.
and Jamal, bro, and Jamal Murray's not 100% either.
Bro, the
So it's not
last
like they're
time
gonna be
Nigga, that
Curry
fully
matchup,
played
physical
the
their
together.
team
Nuggets and
matchup
they
is
weren't
tough.
100%, Curry gentlemen swept them. Bro,
Nigga,
Exactly.
I
they
think
didn't
we
have
want
I'm
the
not
Nuggets
afraid of Denver,
we
man.
hard.
You
were going
guys
to
I'm
stop
full
acting
not.
like
content.
No,
Denver's the
and
big
Can't
bad
the
with
wolf.
Full
Nuggets
content.
even
play
We
with
had
while
the
they're
Poole. He was
lullabying
giving us
Shadow,
30.
they moving nervy, man.
We had Poole giving us
Bro,
30.
like, why are you guys acting like
Nigga,
Denver is
Murray
the
wasn't
big
even
bad wolf,
exactly?
playing.
The
bro?
only
And
We
team,
played
another
them
nigga wasn't
great
playing.
this
What we
year.
doing? Don't do that.
Didn't the Clippers just clap up Denver
They
last
didn't,
night,
they
bro?
didn't
Last
clap them
night,
bro.
up.
If you've been
bro,
watching the
and not
Warriors
even,
play this
bro,
year, bro,
Come on, you're afraid of Denver for nothing,
All
bro.
bro,
right, bet. Okay.
You
All
moved
right. All
this
right,
exactly
bet.
like
year.
this in
I ain't,
22,
I ain't
Dante.
afraid.
I'm afraid.
I just wanna. I
I'm
just want to
taking. I'm
be.
taking the
I
Mavs
want to make it to the
seriously.
playoffs as
I'm
far as
taking
possible.
Memphis
I don't want
seriously.
a first
I'm
round
taking.
exit.
And they all got clapped up. Nobody's afraid of
All
nobody,
right.
bro. Like we just have to play our game. That's
yeah, I
it.
bro,
want Denver first
All
a
right.
round.
healthy Wiggins, like how he been playing, and Kaminga on the string that he is, Denver don't have
Come on,
no answer
man.
for those two.
I just can't wait. Just bring on the
Denver don't
ops,
have
man. I
no
can't
So,
wait.
all right.
answer
Let me
for
ask you a
Kaminga
question
and
then.
Wiggins
You say
together.
And
this. What we gonna do when Gordon is take when when they do the mismatches, and then Gordon is abusing somebody on offense.
Abusing who?
Wait,
I'm
Abusing
not
Yeah,
who?
worried,
abusing
bro.
who?
abusing who?
Hold
I
Give
am
us
on,
not
hold
four
on,
worried
against
about
Dante.
Kerr.
Aaron
Give
Gordon,
us
bro.
four guard lineup.
Dante.
Bro,
Dante,
I'm
you're
not
worried
worried.
about a man who scores
Kurt is
13 points a game?
honestly
It's
Like,
not
not
running
about. It's
40
about
You're
yards
worried
defensive,
about
against
Aaron
man.
Gordon,
Denver.
bro. Stop.
Dante got to be the nerviest dude ever, dog. Oh my god.
Listen, I'd rather personally listen. Just give me Denver because if you're locked in, you're locked in, and you're probably gonna face Denver anyways. And if you're the team that knocks Denver out, you know how many fucking teams are gonna be shaking in that second round in conference
That's a
finals.
If
fact.
Curry
And
beat
listen,
if Curry
and
beat
listen,
Exactly.
and listen.
Jokic, if Curry
That's
beat
true,
bro,
Jokic
give
though.
me
Hold on,
Denver
at
That's
that
true.
first, bro. I'm
and if you
2022
praying for
don't beat
Denver.
Denver, and if you
2022
don't beat
hype of
Denver,
Steph
by the way,
Curry is back.
we wouldn't be favored in that series. Let's just all be clear about that. We wouldn't be favored. But
We won't. We
if we
won't.
if we lose, well, okay, you're probably going to lose to the team that is probably the best team in the West. and you got to reevaluate anyway. So regardless, your guys are going to
Yeah, we
face.
get narratives. We get
You're
narrative
either facing.
insurance.
It doesn't. I don't care about narratives. You either face them in the conference finals or you face them in the first round. But as long as you're in the playoffs, you give yourselves a chance. Would you rather risk that? Would you rather risk not
Oh
making the
no, I
playoffs
want to
at
make
all?
it to the playoffs.
No
Period.
way.
I get what you're
You
saying, but I'd
obviously
rather
take the
see them
player
niggas in the
that
Western Conference
gives.
Finals when I ain't got no
You
choice
never know what
versus
could
the first
happen, man.
round.
You never know what could happen.
The
And
only
again,
team I
Denver would be
fear
favored
out,
Bro,
on
what are you
paper. They're
Dre,
the better
hold on,
team.
Dre.
But what's up?
Only team I fear out west is the Lakers because of the refs. I fear no team out west with this team. Yes, we have a
Facts.
bad record against the West,
Facts.
Facts.
but
That is
we had
true. That
double
Stats
is
say
true.
digit
it too.
leads
You hear
against
that, Laker
every team
fans?
out west.
I've said that so many times,
We just
man.
had
Thank
bad
you.
lineups. We ain't know
Bro,
who was playing. They ain't know who was closing. Kurt ain't know how to adjust the lineup at the time, so we couldn't close games out. Right
Yeah,
now, I
Chris
fear no
Paul
team out
needed to
west.
teach Curry how to foul bait.
we don't got TJD. Not this year. We do.
Bro,
Nah, bro.
TJD,
I was at the game
that's what I
last
wanted
night.
to say about Denver. You just reminded me. We didn't ever use
We have two
TJD
bodies.
on fucking Jokic. Watch
Bro,
how he play if we played him
bro,
in the first round.
Jokic is still fucking
bro. The
young, bro.
Lakers, them
But you got to
Lakers
think he
got
gonna
the
get double
highest free
teamed by
throw rate.
Draymond and TJD.
Uh,
Them
Exactly.
Lakers got
So
the
But that's an
highest
open
or the
MPJ.
third
But
highest.
but listen, I'm not scared of MPJ in clutch time games. I'm sorry, I've never seen him just do some absolute
or
crazy stuff. We've never heard that. We've never
hey,
heard
bro.
that.
or
Hey,
Aaron.
15
If,
let's
point,
not
we
bro, if
can
you're
discount
scared of
withstand
firepower.
Aaron,
50.
bro,
Hold on. AC, save that thought and let's go to playback.tv/space gang and we can continue the conversation over there. So see y'all over at playback. Playback.tv/space gang.